Results make 1 win in 17. It can't go on like this, can it?
It can.
Oh, brother, this guy's
So I had essentially stepped away from content creation for the last couple LEGO Star Wars waves. I just didn't really feel like I had anything important to say amongst the seemingly hundreds of voices of LEGO YouTubers nowadays. But after seeing the leaks for the newest wave and then watching reviews of it, I could not help myself but go out, buy the sets, build them for myself, and tell you guys what I think. Because although I've been something of a LEGO truther for a long time and I've defended some of the things that they've done, they missed the mark in a big way, and I'm finding it hard to make excuses for them. So, without further ado, was the Republic Juggernaut that bad? Well, it's definitely not good. Look how tiny that thing is. Oh my god.
Where's the rest of you?
Okay, well, the build isn't huge, so that's not why they're charging $160 for this thing. Maybe the minifigures are really good? Yeah, bring them in tighter. Let me get a closer look at those little freaks. Okay, now I don't know if this is controversial, but I kind of like the Galactic Marines in this set. We've waited a long time to get them, and I think they look pretty good. Something I will say, big disclaimer, is I ordered Clone Army Customs waist capes as soon as I knew I was gonna get this set to make a video, because if I'm getting these figures, I want a waist cape, and LEGO just doesn't seem to want to give it to us. I don't really mind that the eyes aren't green. I think they look pretty good. Other than the waist cape, these figures are good enough for the price point, for me personally. One figure that was not good enough for me was the Commander Bagara. If you've seen any reviews before this, you'll know that his helmet makes it look like he has big old chubby cheeks, and I did not like it, so I ordered a Clone Army Customs helmet replacement for him. I also got him a waist cape. I think the chest printing is pretty good, but you gotta do better than pretty good when a set costs $160, so that's not up to snuff for me. It actually feels like LEGO's been missing the mark with a lot of important clone troopers as of late. Bakara, I haven't opened Bly for my MTT yet, but he looks okay. But Vaughn, Commander Fox, I don't know. I've just been kind of disappointed with a lot of the quality of these figures. Cody was good. I thought the Ki-Adi-Mundi figure was great. I like the legs, I like the way that it seamlessly sort of integrates with the torso piece. He is one of the only figures in the new wave of sets that I think, okay, you are worth the money you're asking us to pay. But again, I'm not saying he's worth $160, I'm saying he's good enough quality for a set that costs that much. Unfortunately, we now have to talk about the LEGO Republic Juggernaut. This crime against humanity is despicable. No, but it's not great. I think a big part of where a lot of the hate comes from, no shit, is the price point. It's smaller than the other turbo tanks, which is what this is. It falls apart a little bit. I didn't notice it falling apart as much as other people said, but it does a bit. I kind of like the interior here, but it's so minimalist, it's so small. It kind of reminds me of the Coruscant gunship, where it doesn't look terrible, but the size just, you can tell something's off. There's that distinct lack of detail that I talked about with that middle area with seating. I didn't find as big an issue with the thing falling apart as I saw in some reviews. I was able to open a lot of the stuff as easy as I would want something to open up, but I do understand, specifically on those side doors, that it does fall apart a little bit and it's not anchored super well. Something like this wouldn't all of a sudden make a set not worth money, but you definitely notice it, and it contributes negatively to your experience building and having the set. Some people talked about these wheels just not working. I didn't experience that. When I try to roll the actual tank, they seem to do pretty well, but I'm not saying anyone's lying or anything. I think maybe LEGO just has some inconsistencies. The build definitely lacks sort of play features and features in general. Like, there's these two cockpits slash seating area, and they're fine, I guess, but like I've been saying this whole time, they're not worth $160 to me. Almost nothing in this set is. And that's what I kept coming back to while making this video and building the LEGO Juggernaut. The conclusion I kept coming to was, okay, if this set had been $90 and included all these figures and was this build, it would have been a lot easier to swallow. But that's almost half the price. While building this set and making this video, I couldn't help but feel a sentiment that's been echoed by a lot of other creators, and that's LEGO probably thought that because they were giving us figures we've wanted for so long, they could jack up the price a little bit. But the problem with that, LEGO, is that you didn't do that well with the figures anyway. So what are we doing here? When you give a set a $160 price tag, when it has 813 pieces, you are setting an expectation that that set is going to be A, an amazing build, and B, have high quality minifigures. You gotta at least hit one of those targets for me to even consider calling this set sufficient. Is this set good? No. Is it that bad as people are saying? If it didn't have the price tag attached to it, I don't think it would have 1 star. But that's like the whole thing, LEGO. You can't say, yeah, but would you have liked it for half the price? Yeah, sure. There's a lot of things I would like for half the price. It doesn't mean they're good the way they are now. Is the LEGO Republic Juggernaut that bad? No. But it's pretty fucking close.